there in the corner. Got one down. Corner, right here, back up. Hit. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Rapid Fire Review, an airsoft gun review show brought to you by the people at pyramydair.com. I'm your host, Barry Goodband.
And I'm Storm Cook, and today we're looking at the H&K G36C by KWA.
All right, so when you open the package, you're going to find a little bit of paperwork. You've got a KWA warranty, your product registration card, and your G36C operator's manual.
You also get a cleaning and unjamming rod, which I seem to always have to say. That's odd. And a 470 round high cap magazine, as well as a little barrel cover thing.
Well, you just say it with such eloquence. You know,
that's what we call it.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Hey, didn't you review this before my time?
Yep. A little while back, we had a G36C here on the show by KWA, and the reason we've brought this one back is they've made some really cool upgrades, and we thought it was worth another look. So. Yeah, let's take it over to the range and see how she performs.
Awesome.
All right, so we've got this G36C here on the range. I'm going to hand her over to Storm. He's going to put it on the chronograph and see what kind of stats we get.
I'm firing 0.2 gram BBs out of this, but we're using a slightly different battery, aren't we?
Yeah, we're using a 9.6 volt, 1600 milliamp battery, and that's going to probably crank out a pretty good rate of fire for us. 410. 406, 406, 403, and 406.
Nice high numbers.
Yeah, good and peppy there.
Yeah.
Let's see what kind of rate of fire we've got from it.
It's rock and roll time.
16.6. Very respectable.
Sweet.
Very nice.
I like that.
Yep.
You want to take it downfield?
All right.
Okay, we're shooting at 30 feet as usual, and let's see how it does.
All right.
Nice group.
A little bit high, but a nice tight group there, real consistent.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
It has a short barrel too, so that grouping, is really good.
Yeah, and like we don't mess with these guns at all. We take them right out of the box and shoot them. So, I mean, just a little bit of tiny play with the hop up there. I'm gonna bring it right on target.
Now let's go full auto.
Yep, let's do that. Okay, that's a lot of fun.
We have to do the show now. That's like turning on a fire hose. Holy cow.
Yeah, that is a really, really nice, respectable rate of fire there.
Nice and tight.
Yep.
Can you imagine it with a LiPo? Because it is LiPo upgradable.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's going to get it up to like the 11.1 range, and that's really going to be spitting them out fast. That'll be like turning a garden hose on your enemy. That wouldn't be fair at all.
Let's give our final thoughts.
All right, let's head over and do that. All right, Storm, why don't you tell us what you thought about this H&K G36C by KWA?
Well, it's fast and it's furious.
Yeah, absolutely. We got some good numbers in both departments there.
Yep, sure did. I happen to own a G36C from another company, and so I'm really used to using it out in the field, and it's just a nice, solid, robust weapon. I've banged it into rocks, I've banged it into trees and what have you.
I've seen you.
I've fallen down a few times. And it will hold up to it. There's no wiggle in it. It's just a really great platform for airsoft.
Yeah, absolutely. It makes a great platform. And, we're going to just, go over a couple of the basic bells and whistles here. Obviously, you have your ambidextrous safety catch here, for righties or lefties. You have this great, easily deployable, retracting stock here. It's absolutely rock solid. No wiggle in that at all. And, rails. Rails, all the rails you could want for optics or lasers or flashlights or whatever you're into.
You can run a railroad on that.
Yeah, absolutely. And, where they've really put their time and energy here is in the internals in this one. And KWA hasn't rested on their laurels. They're making some of the best airsoft guns in the world right now, and they're always making innovations. They're always improving their product, and that's what they've done here with this 2GX gearbox. Now, they haven't reinvented the wheel on us or anything. They've just made things more robust, more durable parts, so it's going to be able to stand up to that abuse that you're going to put it through if you decide to go with that 11.1 LiPo battery.
Yeah, and speaking of batteries, I happen to really appreciate the way they've designed this forward compartment that holds the battery. I've worked on a lot of different airsoft guns, and sometimes this can be really tricky to get in and out of. This one, even though it's very tight, There's a place for the battery, there's a place for the wires, everything folds up nicely, and it's easy to change in the field.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, that's all the time that we've got for this G36C, but you guys keep your eyes open because we'll be back in the near future and we'll have another cool airsoft gun from pyramydair.com. But until then, I'm your host, Barry Goodband.
And I'm Storn Cook, and if you want to reach us, you can do so at rapidfirereview@pyramydair.com, or you can check us out on the Pyramyd Airsoft Facebook page.
All right, and before we go, guys, I want to remind you that airsoft guns are realistic copies of actual firearms. So always play safely, act responsibly, and we'll see you guys out there in the field.
Do not remove the federally required orange marking from your gun. Treat airsoft guns the same as firearms. Assume a gun is loaded, even if you know it's unloaded. Never shoot at someone who isn't wearing proper eye protection. Never brandish your gun in public, and always transport it in a case. Do not point an airsoft gun at anyone as a joke. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Do not use airsoft guns to shoot at, discipline, or injure animals. Know the laws regarding airsoft guns and their use.